minimum power consumption in the hostels. What do you guys have to say about this?
In the hostel, many people, when they go to the classes, they don't turn off the lights, fan, they waste power unnecessarily. So they can start by these little steps, they can make a difference.
Yeah, it's good. What do you think? Even I agree with you on that.
Okay, that's good. Why not use CFM lamps instead of incandescent and save power?
Yeah.
I guess that will work out.
I think we are doing a good job of using fluorescent lamps, especially the slim tube guys. But introducing CFL lamps even in the bathrooms will be very efficient. The problem with using CFL lamps is that the initial cost is very high. It's almost twice as much as a normal incandescent lamp. So if that could be brought down or that could be somewhat compensated, then that would be a good solution.
See,
what do you think?
We can, install a lot of solar panels. We can just, get money from people for a good cause, just for a good cause, right? So we can install solar panels, and that way, you can compensate, power usage.
Okay, what you need to understand is that solar panels do not come cheap. Okay, the technology has evolved over the years, but it is still expensive for students like us. Even if we take the entire hostel into consideration, even if everyone contributes money, we won't be able to achieve much in terms of solar power generation in this hostel. For that, we do need sponsorship from the college or someone from outside to sponsor the solar panels. I mean, solar panels would definitely help. About the fluorescent lamps alone are not going to help. See, they will offer very minimum solution. What we need to understand is the growing number of laptops in the hostel. So, demand for energy is not going to reduce. It will either increase or it will stabilize. What we need to do is efficiently use the energy that we have and try to supplement the demand that we predict in the future by requesting the college authorities to install solar power lamps, solar power in the terrace. I mean, we have a lot of open space in the terrace. We could make good use of it. I was in this place last week where even during the rain, we had hot water coming to the taps. So if solar panels can be this effective in providing this hot water, I think we can easily provide electricity when there are power shortages in this part of the state.
Solar panels are one solution. Are there any other solutions? We already have short-term solutions like power cuts. In our hostel, we have about an hour power cut every day. So, do you guys have any other short-term or long-term solutions in mind?
Hydraulic power.
Hydraulic.
Water. Using water can get power.
So, what do you mean hydraulic power here?
What he means is there are huge tanks on the terrace. So in between tanks, like from the rearmost tanks, basically in our hostel, one tank gets the water and it's supplied to the other tanks. They get filled up. So in between, he's telling we can install hydraulic pumps, which when the water flows to the pipe, it also produces some amount of power which can be used. It may not be a lot enough to, it may just be enough to power one room, but still it will make a minute difference.
See, but there is one other thing. Even though we install all these, we need to conserve power. So we must form a team and start campaigning to people in the hostel to save power. We can, stick posters, and it's a part of the remedial measures. Once we start conserving power, even though it's a small population, but once we start doing this, people will look at us and they'll learn.
So maybe we already have the best solution. Energy, save this energy produce. So if you just bring down our
Consumption.
unwanted energy consumption.
See, we already have a biogas plant. Over here. It has been recently installed a few days back. So all the wastes, or a lot of the wastes, I'm not really sure about the specifics yet, but from what I've been told, a lot of the wastes go to that plant. And it's being used to provide energy during the power cuts that the state government goes up to Tanjore and Trichy. And regarding hydroelectric power, it requires a much larger head than what we have over here. And the rotors that you could install inside the pipes are not going to be big enough to generate power.
Yes,
Right now,
manual.
we have to look at a short-term solution before we get to the long-term. So I think the best proposal would be to organize the one hour output, even though it will be a bit of bill. We will have to take it for a while. And maybe we have to bring this proposal to the college management and implement it. The best thing of 1 hour power cut could be manageable.
We can save nearly a lot of kilowatts of power, because even
Yeah, in 1 hour for a hostel the size of ours, easily
You can save
many 100 units of power will be used. So even a 1 hour power cut will make a difference.
So we all agree on the fact that we go on with the 1 hour power cut.
Thank you. Done deal.